Hello everybody, welcome to Cord Cutter. I am the Cord Cutter. I am the Beard Cutter. I've decided to, I do a lot of hiking, so I decided that I will I'll do one of my Cord Cutter episodes while I'm hiking. Why not? Why should I just sit in my little DCRTV Dave studio? I could do them out on the walk here, so that's what I'm going to do. We're on a beautiful little trail here. It's a nice day. It's the 21st of October. We were supposed to get rain today, but it's actually been a very sunny morning. A little cloud cover now. I'm on one of the trails here in Reston, and I'm doing the Cord Cutter. So, what's the big news? I get this. Got this in the mail from Xfinity. One of these little, look like telegram-y things. Basically, they're asking me to please come back. We really miss you. We really miss you. $99, and they'll give me my blast internet, and they'll give me digital preferred, and it doesn't say that. It hints at the X1, the X1 digital DVR thingy dingy wingy that's on the, it doesn't say they're going to give you X1, but it says you can get X1. So I'm reading through this, and basically it's just for the, sounds like it's just for the digital preferred package and for the blast internet, okay? $99. Now that's a 2-year contract. So I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. When you add it up, if they're not charging you for the, so you have to pay extra for the X1 DVR, which is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $15. Then you got to pay that HD technology fee because you don't want to get it in HD, right? And then let's see, that's going to bring it up to about $120, and then you're going to have to pay the $8 Wi-Fi gateway rental, so that's taking it up to close to $130. And there's probably another $15 worth of taxes and shit on there. So that probably is, we're talking about $135, $140. Yeah, which is more than I was paying before. Back when I had my promo rate pre-September, I got the digital preferred and blast internet and a DVR for $120. So now they want me back, saying, well, we want you back for $99, but it's really going to be like $135, $140. And I have to do a 2-year contract, so that if I back out any time in the 2 years, I got to pay a, penalty fee or something. So I'm thinking, nah, no. Honestly, other than 2 or 3 nights when the Nats were playing in the playoffs there, I have not missed cable TV at all. One of my friends was we were looking at the TV listings the other day for National Geo. National Geo used to have some really cool documentaries on it. Now it's like Kentucky Justice and stuff like that. It's like rednecky shows. It's like, who wants to watch that? Not me. Not me. Maybe if you want it, but I don't. Shows aren't made for people like me anymore. I don't want it. I'm paying about $85 and I get the blast internet, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. I realize that I could save a couple bucks if I package that with another Comcast thing, like television or something, but, it's like, no matter what I do, the rate's going to go way up over $100 a month for stuff that I really, basically, don't want. I would like Turner Classic Movies back, but, it's like, every time I see a cool movie on there, I say, I already have that. So, that's it. That's the big thing. So anyhow, and then they were interesting. You ever see a little magazine called Hacker? I think it's called, no, it's 9600. It's actually called 9600 Hacker Mag. If you go into like Barnes & Noble and look in the computer mags, you'll see it. It's a little magazine. It's like a old TV guide used to be. Anyway, read this month's edition, or this quarterly edition. There's a really good article from a Comcast techie in there about what really goes on at Comcast. And how basically when you call Comcast up, you're not dealing with even a Comcast employee. You're dealing with somebody at a company called Convergence, and they could be in the Philippines or in India. And the company, it's like when I went to cancel my TV service, you know, you could barely hear the lady. She barely spoke English. And, you know, she gave no argument. Just, sure, want to cancel you, fine. You know, I would have thought Comcast, rather than now trying to market me back in the system, would have tried to keep me. That would have been a more efficient way to do it, but they didn't, you know. The other thing that's interesting about cutting the cord to your cable TV especially, I'm just checking the numbers here. I want to make sure we're still recording. You never know with this little camera. You pay Comcast and other cable companies a fee for the services, for television, for internet, for phone, whatever. But at the same time, they're marketing. They're using your data, and then they're selling ads to advertisers. There's a thing called Comcast Spotlight, and what Comcast Spotlight is advertisers can go to Comcast and they can say, okay, I want to sell my ad to people in a certain demographic in a certain geographic area, blah blah blah, and Comcast will do that, and it's based on who their subscribers are, what their habits are. They monitor what you watch, what's on your DVR, and all this other stuff. So they're then selling ads on Comcast Spotlight, making money by using your data. And you are paying for the privilege to be marketed so they can make even more money. They got it win-win. They're making money on you from your fees that you're paying them, and then they're making even more money on you by data mining you and selling your data to advertisers who are then paying for more ads on Comcast to market directly to you. I don't know. Crazy. It's crazy. So it's kind of, in a weird way, nice to pull out of that whole loop. All of a sudden now, I'm another person that Comcast can't track. You know, now by not being a cable subscriber, they can't track me and sell their ads and whatever. And in a weird way, that's kind of a refreshing thing. I like that. So it's like, okay, I don't miss, other than missing those couple nights of the Nationals playoffs, which, you know, again, we were on Fox Sports 1, so I missed that, but I heard them on JFK, so that was okay, the radio. Other than that, I haven't missed cable one iota. I don't like The Walking Dead. I don't like Game of Thrones. I just don't, you know. I don't know, man. You know, I guess if you like those shows, you know, you probably would want your cable, but I ain't that kind of dude. So anyhow, so far so good. I'm happy. I watch YouTube in the evenings. Lots of cool stuff on YouTube and Netflix and all that. So far so good. We're going on about a month, 5-6 weeks of cutting the cord. So there. And I've got digital, of course. I've got broadcast television I can watch. So that's cool. All right, folks. So anywho, some other interesting news cord cutter wise. As we heard last week, HBO is now going to, in 2015, going to be offering their services directly to customers on the internet, bypassing cable systems. So you no longer will have to have a cable subscription to get Comcast, to get HBO. Did I say Netflix? I meant HBO. HBO is going to sell directly to customers. Be interesting to see how much they, you know, whether they still leave some sort of an advantage to the cable customers, but that's an interesting trend. CBS is also going to be selling its signals programming directly to cable customers for like $6 a month. It's good if you live in an area where they have a CBS-owned station like Baltimore, New York, or Philly, because you'll get access to some of the streaming directly from them and their news departments. And here in Washington, our CBS station is owned by Gannett. So I don't know if we'll have that or not. But, you know, the question is, you know, are you going to be willing to pay CBS $6 for something you get for free? Well, you know, all in all, we're coming down to a world where television isn't going to be free for the most part. You know, it's going to there will still be advertiser-supported services out there, but for the most part, you pay for what you want, and that's it. And that's fair. I don't mind that. I don't mind paying for what I want. It's the whole cable thing where you pay for this package of 300 channels. You're paying, you know, upwards of $100, and you're watching, you know, 6 of them, or 5 of them, or 2 of them, and you really don't have a choice. That gets to be ridiculous. Now, again, there's some people that like that model, but if you don't like it, you should be able to purchase your channels a la carte, and I think cable's going to come around to that eventually. So we'll see. So that's the big news. My cord cutter, as we're continuing to walk on this beautiful fall day here in the wilds of Northern Virginia, as the leaves are approaching their peak color. I don't know if it's quite there yet. I think we could go a little further. But a nice little trail here. No bears, no mountain lions, no coyotes, no cougars. Someone told me that Wendy Rieger, she's a Channel 4 news anchor here in Washington. She was seen on, what's that show? Oh, the show with Spader there on NBC. Begins with a B. Can't think of it right now. My brain's going. She did a bit piece, little cameo piece on that. I keep thinking the show's called Booty Call. I don't know what. Bribery or something like that. Whatever. You know what it is. Bald James Spader. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching the latest edition of Cord Cutter for the 21st of October, 2014. Do send me some emails if you got a question or I'd like to know how you're doing with your cord cutting. If you've done that, just send it to DCRTV at DCRTV.com and put Cord Cutter on the subject line. And thank you very much. Bye.